decided that? I will be the one to decide.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to Universe X, and we are here with the other half of our half notes. We got some sort of disappointing news, sort of good news, depending on how you look at it. I think it's good news, but that's just me. But I guess we should just roll directly into the screen cap. So here we go. New hero, SSR Creation Fighter Diane. Okay, this is the, herein lies the issue right off the bat. There are units that are cool. There are units that are 100-day worthy, and there are units that are fodder. This is the second fodder unit we've had in a row, and that's not bad. We need chances to save, don't get me wrong, but the second fodder unit in a row circling our 100-day celebration. That's rough. Some people might count Valenti as a fodder, some people may not. Valenti definitely is cool, but she's like anti-Lilia, blue Lilia. They both funnel resistance and pierce rate into the team, whereas Red Skinny King later will just flat out be good at helping neutralize pin teams. So I'm not going to get into that, but I just feel like I'm happy to be able to save for blue Lilia. I am also, for some reason, just feeling like this is just not a hype character, which, they don't always have to be hype characters. We had Demon Melly, and then Blue Merlin is essentially free. It's whether or not you had to get to the pity to get her, or whether you got lucky in the first up-and-coming summons. It is what it is. Free coins, but it just seems kind of odd. Moving from that, 100-day celebration events, let's go. 100-day celebration global drop, 100-day celebration exchange shop, bingo number ticket global drop, 100-day bingo event, goal reach event reward up, 100-day secret box, deathmatch reward festival, 100-day reward dungeon, 100-day celebration 7 deadly sins mission, 100, oops, I almost said 100-day again because of how many times I've been saying 100-day, training grotto spontaneous missions, Diane's equipment salvaging event, yes, hero enhancement success rate increase, social media selling event, 100-day 100 share 100 event. No, I mean JK, but for real, like, there's a lot of hundreds on this list, a whole lot of things. Got our first look at this training grotto, you know what I'm saying? You can see it right over here. There's hammers, and like I said in my previous video, hammers are very, very nice because unlike anvils that re-roll stats, hammers increase stats. So be on the lookout for that. You've got the different levels of the training cave, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 3. So let's talk about it. Able to open with Training Grotto keys after clearing episode 109, and the Training Grotto keys take 5 days to recharge. Able to acquire Hammers of Vizel, equipment engraving stones, and other kinds of rewards. Stats from equipment do not apply in the Training Grotto, similar to the Fight Festival on normal. There will be 30 Goddess Ambers when the Training Grotto opens. 5 of them will randomly be selected for battle. Can exchange Ambers for free once a day. Further exchanges will cost 1 diamond. The heroes used to clear Goddess Amber cannot be used again. So, you can see this little bar up here, this is where normally you see things rise up when we have incentives for them to do so. Clearing Goddess Ambers will fill the Illusion Amber gauge. Fill the gauge all the way to unlock Illusion Ambers. The gauge amount filled varies on the difficulty of the cleared stage. Can unlock Illusion Ambers for the max of 3 times if only clearing level 3 Goddess Ambers. The Training Grotto will close after clearing 9 Goddess Ambers or after 7 days have passed since the grotto opened. Equipment engraving. Can proceed with equipment engraving by talking to Merlin in the tavern after completing episode 115-1. Can only engrave equipment that has been awakened to tier 5 and enhanced +5. They're going to talk about this a little later, but I will kind of go over it again afterwards. Engraving a hero's name and equipment will raise the equipment's grade by 1. UR grade is the max. UR grade equipment can only be obtained through engraving. And you can see the materials here, SSR to UR takes the UR Awakening Stone, one of them, and then 10 engravements. SR to SSR we'll take this. We'll take 2 Awakening Stones and this. But you know, you are not here to make SR gear into SSR gear with engravings. You're here to make UR gear. So don't get me wrong, but half of this table is just frivolous. if you're taking common to uncommon gear, like I don't know what to tell you, bro. But can obtain equipment engraving stones in the Training Grotto's Illusion Ambers. You can remove equipment engravings and lower the grade to pre-engraved state, but the engraving materials initially used will not be restored. Engraved equipment can be worn by all heroes, but engraving effects will only apply to the heroes whose names are engraved in the equipment. So what this means is if the day comes, you know, when we have Meliodas as one of the engravings, and you engrave 6 pieces of gear to be Meliodas gear, okay? Hear me out. If you put him on Meliodas, he's going to get UR gear stats. If you put him on a Merlin, she's just going to get SSR gear stats, and that's how that works. So you're kind of locking them into certain roles. Now, the part that really makes me annoyed is that the heroes with engravings that will be initially released are Valenti, Diane, Gil Thunder, and Hauser, none of which I'm really trying to put UR gear on. Maybe Hauser, and that's a stretch. If I was bored and had nothing else to do, Hauser, because he farms, and you know, in geared he can do some pretty good damage in PvP with the right setup. So maybe Hauser, nobody else. I'm upset that this even exists, but we're gonna move on. Hammers of Izal. This is what I was talking about earlier. Hammers of Izal can increase the Awakening stats numeric value. Can be obtained in Training Grotto and Equipment Draw, which is neat. So when we have those specials that give you better rewards on the Equipment Draw, you know what to do. There's a chance of failing, and the value will not increase in said cases. You know, it wouldn't be a gotcha without the chance to fail, and that does happen. Now, new bundles: 100-day discount bundle, 100-day celebration diamond bundle, most malevolent knighthood and costume set 2, sorry, Hawk Pass special, Hammer of Izal bundle, equipment engraving bundle, and Anvil bundle 2. Now there's a new Hawk Pass special, so I'm wondering what units they're going to give us in the Hawk Pass special, because I mean, it's got to be a filler unit. They're not going to give us anything busted in there, so I wonder what's going to be in there, but we'll see soon enough. Now moving on to the last part, we're going to talk about Diane, you know, Creation Fighter Diane. First and foremost, she is a Fighter DM, so it'll be another unit for King to get his Fate Link off of. I doubt you'll be 6-6ing this unless you get extremely unlucky and like freaking ticket pulls down the line or something. I just don't see anybody 6-6ing this on this banner. Nah. But that being said, her first move just inflicts sever damage, and it goes from 160 to 240 to 400. Her second move, Heavy Metal, taunts the enemies and increases defense-related stats by 80, 120, then 200. And then her last move is not new. The Matrona Fighter DN and the other Fighter DN basically have the same moves. Of course, they're the same character. So Dragon Kick inflicts pierce damage equal to 560% of attack on one enemy, and then Metal Cyclone with Hauser that goes up to 640. Her passive, Stretch, taunts enemies and creates a barrier equal to 300% of defense at the start of battle. Gonna be even more monstrous and geared. I mean, decent and ungeared. Don't get me wrong, she's not a bad unit. It's just not a 100-day unit. So, that being said, I hope you guys liked the content. Tomorrow I am going to be trying to get a PvP video out for Dragon Ball Legends, but shortly after that I will also be trying to get a Training Grotto video up so you guys can see my first attempts at Training Grotto with my box, see how it goes. So I hope you guys are staying tuned for that. I'll see you guys tomorrow when you guys decide to drop by Universe X, I guess if this is your first time on this channel, think about hitting that like, that subscribe, that notification bell, and I will see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoy, and if you summon, good luck. See ya.